How are we gonna start this?
I don't know.
Friendship.
It's recording, so all this is gonna be raw footage.
Up to now.
That's a long story, bro.
Alright, so let's say friendship.
How we met.
This is a tale between two dudes and how they met.
That sounds so gay. Nothing against gay people, but that sounds so like.
Again, this is the tale of two dudes, one friendship.
You could change that friendship to so much things. Two dudes, one.
Don't say cup.
No, actually, I was even thinking about that. That's the funny part.
I was thinking of that. Is that gay? That's not gay. That's not gay. That's not gay.
Yeah, this is gonna get flagged so hard by different.
All right, cool. So we're gonna start right here. All right. 5, 4. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your boys, Jet, and Pretty Boy Andreo. Again.
Why do you get a cool name and I get like a kid's name? Yo, look, it's JJ the Jet plane. Watch out. Oh, yo, that's Pretty Boy Andreo.
Pretty Boy Andreo.
Anyways, this is our first podcast. We are so excited to get this started. And we're off to a great start right now.
Yeah, so this is the tale of two dudes, one friendship. Let's get going.
Why would you use that again?
Why not?
Because that sounds so
wrong.
Yeah.
Comment on below if two dudes and one friendship sounds weird to y'all.
If it gets a lot of likes, I'll actually make that the title. But for now, it's how we met.
They can't like it because,
I mean, in the future, if it gets traction and stuff, we could always change the title. That's a thing in YouTube.
I mean, all right, I guess I don't know.
I could literally put our the picture you see when you click on the title, us on two chickens, our heads on two chickens.
Okay, that's weird. We're not doing that. As y'all know, or well, some of you may or may not know, we started filming 2 years ago. We'll say 2 years ago.
Damn, yo, 2 years ago.
2 years.
Then we went on hiatus.
And then we had a rough patch, I guess you could say.
Was it? I think it's cause
school, work, timing,
relationships.
We
lost our editor.
Yeah, we lost our third guy, Gabe. And now it's just us two.
Our editor too. So.
Oh, and our editor, Charmander. What's up?
Yeah.
What's happening, baby? I see you. Hi.
Yeah, I'm kind of sick, so I'll be coughing throughout. But sorry about that.
Damn. I guess we're gonna. You could edit that, right? You could talk. You could turn.
I feel like this should be raw. Though.
You should.
This is a podcast. We should be real with the people.
All right, fine. I was gonna say you can just.
We the people. What happened to that, yo?
We, you, he, she, me, us. I don't know why I said that. I just said it. I don't know.
Okay.
I was gonna say if you're gonna edit it, put the cost as meep or something. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
I'll put that when we curse. I'll put meep, but we're trying to make this as
meep like that.
Yeah. We'll use it as kid friendly as possible.
For now.
Yeah. If anyone wants to sponsor us, like Nike.
And here's our first caller. Hello.
You wish. We're gonna have 5 views on this thing. It's gonna be 3 friends and each one of our parents.
You know what? I don't
make it 7. Us 2.
Us 2. Yeah, my other channel. Check out. I don't have one yet, so let's put that.
Word. All right, so yeah, we're we'll freestyle.
Now I guess we'll get started into
the topic,
which is two dudes, one friendship,
or how we met, whatever.
I guess, or how we met. I see that's boring.
Anyway. No, you could tell your story, because my story, you're gonna be dying, because I know. Well, I know, like a lot of people that are friends know the story, but people get mixed up because they hear his story and then they hear my story and they're like, Jet, why are you so nice about talking about him? And why is Andreo dogging you in the beginning?
I didn't say that. Oh, my story.
Okay,
my story.
Your
says,
story.
My story stays the same. All I remember was, from what I recall, I remember this clearly. It was sophomore year. Sophomore year? Was it sophomore year?
Yeah, we had lunch.
That's the first time I saw you. Yeah, you were the same lunch.
Yeah, we had lunch with.
And I was sitting with a friend of ours, Juice, and other friends. And I don't remember. Like it was like probably like midway through this school year, anyways. And it was time to go. And Juice like, oh, do you know Jet? I was like, who? And he's like, Jet. So then we're leaving, and like you're like maybe 2 tables away from us, 2 or 3 tables away from us. And he's like, yo, this is Jet. And he goes, this guy's. Well, he's like, yo, watch out, he's weird. And I was like, hey, what's up, man? You're like, I think you were like,
I hate you.
I think you were like drawing. You were doing something, drawing or homework or something. And like you're like, hey, man, and like went back to your homework real quick. I was like, damn, this guy is weird.
Yeah, you did you do your homework at home or did you do it at lunch with like all of us?
You know what? I could. You know what? I should have been smart and done it there and lunch. But I like to eat, so I did it after at home. Barely. Kids, if you're watching this, do your homework always. Anyways,
I did my homework at lunch,
which would have been the smart thing to do for me. But then again, I was always late to everything: class, lunch, you name it. Yeah, and then fast forward to that was junior year, right?
Yeah, it was a year later.
Okay, so
It was actually the beginning of the junior year.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like, that was like the first initial meet, and then like I'll see you from time to time, but we built like a high and by kind of thing. And then fast forward to junior year, beginning of junior year, I guess you had a girlfriend or ex-girlfriend or something like that happened, and apparently, all I hear is like, no, we going out, and like, this girl comes up yelling at you. I'm like, whoa, this guy has girl problems. And then I was like, he's not that weird then if he has girl problems.
Oh, wow. Wow. Thanks. I appreciate that.
So then...
Younger me would have been like, damn, yo.
And then, out of nowhere, this guy comes out of nowhere. And this guy's like, he's big. Like, big. I'm not talking about tall big. I'm just talking like, he's roundish big. You know what I'm trying to say?
I am now.
No, you're not that round, but like, he was round. He was tall. I was like, oh, holy crap, what the hell? And then this guy's coming up to your face and like trying to, I guess, I don't know, attacking you. It looks like he's gonna attack you or something like that. So I'm like, what the? Let's just stand back, see what's going on here. And then I see you like trying to like, yo, I'm not trying to do nothing. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm like, wait, what's going on here? I don't know the whole story. And I think someone told me that you used to talk to this girl, go out with this girl, and you guys like, I guess, had a fallout, and then apparently you were talking smack about her. And I was like, whoa, this guy right here? And then the guy's like, yo, I'm about to fight you. I was like, whoa. And then someone told me like this guy's girl was like a freshman in college or something. Freshman or sophomore in college? Freshman, sophomore?
I don't know.
One of those two. Anyways, so I'm like, we are like, you just started junior year, and this freshman from college is coming down. Like, what are you doing here? Like, what? You're supposed to be like grown up, you know what I mean? And not come back, not going from college to back to high school and try to fight a junior or whatever. But it doesn't really matter what grade you are, but like still. So these guys go in college, start acting like you growing up or something, you know what I mean? So I'm like, whoa, college, and this guy starts coming at you, and then he's like, whoa, we're about to get serious. So I dropped my book bag, and I was like, all right, trying to roll up my sleeves. I think I was wearing like a button up that day.
I have no idea. I think you were, and
it was a button up. It was a button up, and I had a white beater, or tank top, whatever people call it. And I was like, whoa, hold up. So I rolled up my sleeves. I was like, oh, it's about to go down. And then you're trying to walk away from this guy, and I was like, and he keeps following you. I was like, oh man, like this guy's really about to go at it with him. And I was like, I don't like this. People know me. I am very protective of my friends. yo, I'm trying to tell my story, and you coughing all over me, yo. Like,
It's touching me right now. You know.
You know what, yo?
I'm coughing like.
You know, I'm trying to hold back these tears. It was, like, it was a moment. It was a moment. So, also sorry from rambling. I just, you know. Anyways, well, I'm rolling up my sleeves, and this guy's always following you. And then someone said something. Can I say names in here? I don't know if I can say names.
I mean, that's you. I'm personally, I guess, I'm gonna try not to say names, but.
Alright, well, someone in our friend group said, Jet, don't let that guy touch you. And in my head, I was like, there's no way he's gonna stop him from touching him because I don't think you fought before, and I know this guy. It doesn't really matter. Like, this guy's gonna try to come at you either way. So how are you gonna try to stop him? I mean, I guess by like backing up, but like, in the moment I was like, yo, like what kind of? In the moment I was like, there's no way. Anyways, so then, and this
he was
guy
actually on the football team. He actually went to our high school and played for the football team.
Yeah, that's that backstory. I don't know. I don't know. So, and he's coming at you. I was like, yo, forget this. So I took off. I was like, after I buttoned up my shirt, I was like, F, beep, 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 beep. Oh, it was gonna be hard.
I mean, you got like 12 minutes into it.
I started taking off my shirt. I was like, because at the time, I guess I could say I was somewhat big. And I was like
No, for a high school kid,
for a high school
one
kid,
of those kids that were like, damn, yo, we don't want to mess with that guy.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I guess I was.
Because he went to the gym and the rest of us played basketball and stayed at home playing video games.
I guess so. I was an athlete back in high school. Yo, shout out to track team. Anyways, so yeah, I started taking off my shirt, and I was just getting heated. But like, this is not my problem. But I was like, you know what? He's friends with my friend, so he's my friend. So I'm making my problem. I'm jumping into the problem. So then I start walking up to the guy. I'm like, yo, what's up? And the guy's like, nothing. Like, oh, my problem's not with you. It's with him. Like, oh, you got a problem with him. You got a problem with me. And then we're all like, all the girls were like, yo, like, we got to go there because you guys had to make the bus. I had to make the bus to go to track practice. And he was just like walking away. And I guess this girl, was like trying to cool him down. I guess she didn't think it through. She was like, oh, we're going to fight. And we don't want that. So she's trying to calm him down. I was like, yo, like, and I see you walking away. I was like, yo, I'm going to be right behind you the whole time. If this guy comes to try to do something, I got you. And then after that, it was just like, I came over to your house, started hanging out, and then, yeah. And this is how we came to be Jet and Pretty Boy Andreo.
We need to change that up. I want to change. I want a name change.
I'm going to keep saying it. So when people comment, they're like, Jet and Pretty Boy Andreo.
And I'm going to be like, I don't like that name. So I'm going to be commenting after those comments.
Listen, if we could get to, let's just say, because we're coming back now. So let's just say more than 200 likes, it'll be Jet and Pretty Boy Andreo. Yeah? More than 200. Let's just say more than 200.
I'll take it, but I won't be happy. Anyways, my side.
So let's get to his side. I want to hear this.
It's mad funny because you don't remember it. I remember meeting you freshman year. You were at your locker, and me and Fahim were like, I think it was the end of the day or something, and we were going somewhere, or it was beginning of the day. I don't remember. We were going to walking around, and Fahim was like one of my best boys, and he was like, yo, you know this idiot? He sucks at math. I was like, no, I don't. Oh, his name's Andreo and stuff. I was like, word, nice to meet you. And then I don't remember how or what happened, but I remember running through a page, and it was you and another guy with your shirts off. And I was just like, look at this guy, yo. Look at this guy, man.
So let me just chime in real quick. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if people. This probably does happen in other places, but for some reason, on Facebook, this was like when we first started getting on Facebook, and what happened was there was a page where it was like our town versus another town, and like
didn't go to our school.
No, it was so our town's and
God,
the other town was
sucked.
and the other town was oh damn, You know what? That was not my town. I'm gonna say, well,
I'll meet that out.
used to be my town. That used to be my town. I ain't gonna say my town.
Why do you keep on saying it?
So, anyways, the other town was Sayreville. You go there. That's where he lives. Sayreville. That's gonna work.
I don't think he lives there anymore, but
Well, yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'm chiming in. So, it's our town versus another town, in like looks, athletics, whatever. I don't know why. I don't know who made it. I don't remember that much. But it was like me and this other guy. I guess it was like an ab off, and like it was a picture of me, like showing my abs, and another guy showing his abs.
he lost, by the way.
Yeah, I lost, by the way, because I was not. My abs were just coming in. This guy was like. He just had him. It looked way better, more defined in depth and everything. I was like, okay. And okay, so now go on. Go on what you're saying about the page. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I see this page and I'm just like, look at this guy, bro. Like, look at this guy. And I see all the comments and he's like getting roasted. I'm like, you know what? You deserve to get roasted right now because you're naked and I don't even think we know half of these people. Personally, I didn't know half.
I know
of these
most
people.
of them. Most of them I know. They were my friends. Were like, oh, sorry, Andreo, but like, this guy got it. I was like, damn. But
yeah,
even I knew. I was like, all right, there's no way. I was just getting them. It looked like he had them for a long time, and I was like, clearly, there's no competition. I lost.
So
first of all, I didn't even actually be on that page. It just happened that someone.
Of course you didn't.
Someone put me on that page, and that's how it happened.
So, anyways, I clicked on your profile picture, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy has more pictures of him naked. There was like 2 or 3 more, and I was just like, well, this guy's conceited as hell. Like, if I meet this guy again, I know I'm not friends with him. First of all, he looks ghetto as hell, and 2, he's just one of those guys in high school that like love showing off their abs.
Yo, that's because it was all for like middle school. But go on with your story. Middle school, I changed a lot. But go ahead.
Well, anyways, so
That's funny.
so that's freshman year, and freshman year goes by. I think one of her friends had a crush on you, but I don't know if I knew that already or if I knew that after. But
And if they did, no one told me. But it's okay.
I think I knew it that year because that was another reason why I didn't like you, because I really wanted her to like me, and that never happened. But anyways,
Dang.
yeah, it was sophomore year, and I was talking to this girl, and like, I'm not gonna say I was like highly attracted to her, but the reason why I wanted to talk to her was because we always saw her.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it was junior year, right?
Yeah.
All right, fast forward sophomore year. So junior year, I talked to this girl because during sophomore year, me and our boy Juice, we'd always see her on our way to history class, and we'd always be like, "Yo, she's actually cute." But you know how sometimes like when you see someone quick and not like you're not face to face with them,
It's like a quick glance.
Yeah,
Like
sometimes
a
like
quick take. That's what I would
sometimes
say.
people have that like ability to just be like, "Wow, she's pretty cute," but when you see them for a long time, you're just like, "She's not that cute." And that was the situation. But I hadn't had a girlfriend since I moved to Old Bridge, and that was like from 6th grade to sophomore year of high school.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know you that long.
Yeah. So I was desperate for any girl. And I think sophomore year I did have a girl, but she tore me a new one. Like she really opened my eyes up to a lot of things. But yeah, I was really wanting that relationship, so I was like, why not? Because one night we were at my boy's house. We were playing 2K and stuff, and I get a Facebook message from her saying, "Hey," and I'm just like,
Is this real?
"Hey."
Is this real? Is this happening?
Well, if you didn't watch a movie I'm referring to, then you wouldn't get it. But if you watch that movie, you'll be like, "That's my friend."
Oh wow! I was like, wait, what are you touching me for?
Hey. Hey.
Oh man!
But yeah, it was just like I was so excited, and then the next day I actually had lunch with this girl, and we were actually sitting next to each other, and like in high school, that was like, damn, yo, it's about to be a thing. So every day we'd be sitting next to each other, and one day my boy's like, yo, you want to watch my soccer game? I was like, soccer game. I could bring a girl. It's my first time to a soccer game. It's your first time to a soccer game. Why not let us be our first time? And I was like, yo, you know what? I'm actually down for that. So I went to this guy's soccer game, and it was a good time for like the first 30 minutes because she knew how to drive, so she picked me up from my house.
Oh, you got you an older woman.
Yeah, yo.
Oh.
I only go for the old ones.
Oh, okay.
Now I
You know
go
what?
for the young ones. But anyways.
You know what? Cut that out.
But anyways, yeah. So she drives us to the game, and it was good for 30 minutes. Then she starts getting random texts. I'm not random, but like she gets hit up by her ex-boyfriend saying, "Oh, I'm sorry," and all this nonsense. And then she's like, "Where are you at?" I was like, "He's asking you where you're at? Does he know you're with me?" In a scared way, not as in a tough way. Like, "Oh, he knows it," or like he knows. Like, I don't want any problems.
Does he know about me?
Yeah, because I don't know what he looks like, to be honest. Like, I liked her, but I don't know what he looks like because she never mentioned him, and I think she deleted their pictures on Facebook. So I didn't really get a picture of him. But yeah, then he starts calling her and stuff. She ignores the first three, and then he just keeps on calling her, and then eventually she picks up and puts him on speaker and is like, "Yo, where are you at? What are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, we're at the soccer game." I was like, "Oh my, well, I'm gonna die today." Like, and he literally took like 5 minutes. Maybe I was just so scared that time went by so quick, but it literally took him 5 minutes to get to school. And I was like, "Oh my God,
Today is the day.
Today I'm going to die. Jesus, take the wheel." So we get out. So we were sitting at the bleachers. So we get off the bleachers, and there's like a little roadway to the parking lot.
Yeah.
And we're like walking on the roadway, and all I see is this big ass dude. Like,
Oh, your language, man. This big guy.
big guy.
This big guy.
So we see this big guy, and I'm just like, oh, he's like not running, but like he's like speeding. No, if it was that the case, I would be like, yo, well, look at this guy. Look at this guy. But I was like, oh my God, look at this guy. He's about to
Look at this guy.
He's about to kill me right now. So we get to like a corner of the road or whatever we're walking on. And he's just like, "So this is your new man?" And he's looking at me the whole time. He's like, "This is your new guy? So this is what you're replacing me with?" And I'm just like, nice to meet you.
No.
And then he just goes off asking her questions and stuff. And then he's like, "Y'all hooked up?" I was like,
Excuse me?
what does that mean? Because at the time, I didn't know anything. Like junior year, like beginning of junior year, I didn't know what hooking up means.
So you were just fresh off the. What the heck is that noise?
It's the water.
Oh, sorry for that. Anyways, that was your first time then.
First time what?
Like, girl.
First time. Well, I didn't know what hooking up.
Not first time.
There's a lot of ways of hooking up.
No. I'm just saying not first. I shouldn't say first time. That was like your. You were not first time. I guess entering the world of like being with the girl and like kind of doing things like that.
Well, I did stuff before. Like, I'm not gonna say what I did before, but I didn't.
I don't want to know what you did before.
You probably do, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm putting out my business out there. But hooking up is a lot of things in high school.
That
hooking
is
up
true.
Could be making out. Hooking up could be
just a simple kiss.
Yeah, hooking up could be more than that. Like doing it.
Yeah, doing the damn thing. You know, you're doing the damn thing.
But yeah, I didn't know what that meant, so I was just like, "Excuse me." I didn't do anything to her.
From which?
I just touched her.
Well, that's hooking up. What? You let him touch you? You should have been like, hooking up A, B, or C.
Bro, I didn't even know what hooking up meant, so I was just like scared. I was just scared for my life at that moment. I wasn't even thinking about what hookup meant until like after. But yeah, he's just like, then she was like, no, we didn't do anything. And then this guy was just so getting so frustrated and stuff. And there's a stop sign near us, and he just like wails on it. You know what I mean? And I'm just like,
that's gonna be me.
Yeah. There's a dent on that stop sign, like.
Oh man!
And like he said, I've never fought a guy I never fought a guy.
Yeah, I don't know why. I could just picture that. I could. Wait, I don't know.
I was just shivering. I was like, yo, I will never go to a soccer game. If I learned anything today, it is I never will go to a soccer game.
Because that's when you're vulnerable, right? I said it right? Yeah.
No, you didn't. But
what do you?
Anyway, I'm rambling on a different story, but yeah. So fast forward later.
To the fight day.
No, not yet. Because there's still a middle part to that.
Okay, middle part. Go ahead.
We're
Shoot your shot.
Yeah, we were talking for like 2 weeks and stuff, and then a month later, she decides to go back to her boyfriend and give him another shot, which I totally was upset about because she was like my first girl, but I understood because
she broke Jet's heart. She broke Jet's heart.
Yeah, a little bit, not compared to other people, but she did. But I think the next day I was talking to her, like one of her close friends that lives in her development, and I was like, "Yo, your girl just sended things with me. I didn't like that." And he was like, "Okay." And we just talked about it for real quick. And I think he said it to her in a bad way to make it seem like I was like, "Oh, I don't like that."
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't meaning to say, "Oh, I don't like that." Like, I'm gonna like, you know what I mean? It was like, I don't like that. Like, I really got hurt.
Yeah.
Not like I don't like that. Like, I'm gonna like, screw her.
You didn't mean it in a bad way.
Yeah, I just got hurt. And I think I said the same thing to one of her closest friends. That's a girl, and I think she did. It's high school. Like,
pretty much, the message got back to her, and it wasn't what you said.
Basically,
like. The way you said it, the way you meant to say it.
Basically.
That's what we're trying to get at.
Basically. And then, that day came, and most of your story was right. I think the only story that you left out was that 2 of our friends stepped in after you. And
No, 2.
2.
I only remember
there was a girl and a guy.
Okay. Yeah, I said the guy, because he was like, Jet, don't let him touch you.
Oh, no, not the girl, because she graduated already. Only the guy, because he's a year older than us.
So I was right.
So yeah, just a guy came, like one of our guy friends.
It said Jet,
something.
don't let him touch you.
Yeah.
When he should have been like, well, that also, because he's never been in a fight. I don't think he's ever been in a fight.
Yeah, I don't think he was in a fight.
So, I mean,
but I would know. We never asked him. I don't really. I'm not close to him like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like I said, I guess because I was heated, so I was like, "What are you saying? Like, what do you mean? You know what I mean?"
My thing was, I don't understand why you have to go back. Like, you already got the girl. Like, what else do you
exactly.
want? What else do you want?
And even
you just want to see me miserable. Is that what your whole purpose in life is?
Yeah, like, you're in college already, bro. Like,
and you got the girl, bro. That's all. That's in my head. Like, you got the girl. What else?
If that was me, I'm like, yo, like.
It would have been a different story if I did something like with the girl and like she got back to you.
Yeah.
I didn't even like. The most I ever did with her was give her a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, good for you,
bro. That was like a petty one, like because I just didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, I mean, still. But the first time for everything. No, like I said, but it was just like. If I was in his shoes, I'm like, yo, like, I'm in college. Like, what do you expect me to do? You're in high school. I mean, I get it. That was like beginning of the semester, beginning of school for us. But and we're back. Welcome back, guys, to the Jet and Pretty Boy Andreo show. Again, we're going to point and say it together, right? Ready? 1, 2. Pogi. You're not pointing. 1, 2.
No, we're not doing that. This is not like a set right now. You know what I mean? Like it's not Ginyu Force.
Like, we said Jet, Pretty Boy Andreo, but that's not really what. I just said that today. I don't know why. I just came up with it, but
I'm really hoping those likes don't hit.
our page says Pogi Boys, right? So that's what we are. But I'm gonna try.
And you know what's mad funny? There's another page called Pogi Boy Productions. It's the same thing.
Oh yeah, I
with
saw
an
that.
S,
Yeah,
without an S.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Oh, dog gonna lose. Hey, yo. Hey, whoa.
all right. I
Hey,
guess
guys.
we could cut off there
yeah.
because this monster.
We were trying to hide her. Hey, come.
But yeah,
That was our. We're gonna bring her out on the third episode, but I mean, since you guys saw her already.
But yeah, if you guys like that episode, just hit that like button.
No. I'm still gonna say, elbow drop that like button and that subscribe button.
And thanks for listening.
I mean, I guess we're done.
I guess so.
Whoa!
Beep.